Okay, Bailey, ready? Come here. Come here. No, look at this. Slider. Let's slide you. Or slide you. And push. Woo! There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Ready? What? Wow, good job. And Bailey knows after she gets her claws cut and she's so good, she gets a treat. There you go. Good girl. Dog walk. Where'd the dog go? I lost sight of, oh, there she is, she's rolling. Of course she is. Oh, that's a dusty mess. Oh my God. Bailey, come here. Really? What did you, why?
All this grass and you had to pick the dirt? Oh my gosh.
Why would you have decided to roll in the dust? Jump. Woo, good job. Jump. We're shifting trailers today. I've got the new little stubby behind me. I'm just gonna back this out of the way so that Sherry can hook up the big trailer onto the Durango, pull it out of the yard, and then we'll put this little guy in the yard. The big trailer has a stabilizing foot in the back, so you can walk in it without it tilting. So if I remember right, this just lifts up that way and then it pulls down and locks in place there. There we go. Stabilizer foot secure. That looks pretty good. Lost sight of Sherry. I can barely see Sherry in the mirror there. There we go. That's good. Perfect. Good. Just got off the highway. We're heading into Medical Lake this morning for a chiropractor appointment. We started seeing a new chiropractor here based on the recommendation of some friends, and we really like him. It's Christopher Wellwood is his name. He's got a lot of tools in his tool belt. He's a naturopath physician, he's a chiropractor. His office does massage and I believe acupuncture. Nurse practitioner. So we went to him mainly so that I could get what I thought was plantar fasciitis looked at by yet another professional. And he basically said it's not plantar fasciitis. So I've got some stretches and exercises to do for that. And then my hip issue is an IT band issue. So I've got stretches I'm working on for that. Sherry's gonna go to him today as a new patient to just overall checkup. You don't really have any real complaints.
Not at the moment.
Just kind of overall general.
Just overall general.
Yeah, just overall general, stiff neck, stiff back, whatever. But yeah, so that's what we're doing this morning. We are done with our appointment with Dr. Christopher Wellwood, Neva Natural Health Center. here in Medical Lake. And wow, man, you know, that's a full body, head to toe checkup, adjustment, stretching.
Yeah, I've never had an adjustment like that before. I'm certainly no expert, but man,
Felt good.
He got in there, yeah.
Wow, felt really good.
Yeah.
You know, we've got a handful of chiropractors that we really like in our immediate area that we will go to regularly, depending on which direction we're traveling or if we're just at home. And he's definitely one of them. Now we're off to the big city of Spokane and doing some shopping. Made a quick stop into Home Depot. We're gonna look for some flowers and a new flagpole because ours got bent in the wind. And we need a couple of other items for some house projects. And we're just about done here. So we'll go grab those other few things and head on out. Costco shopping trip. All right, we need to find oat milk. It is the whole reason we're here. We need to find some oat milk. I'm gonna park right here and then we're gonna go hunt down oat milk. Right there, I see it. Oh, I know, if they were out of oat milk, we'd be like, oh my God.
Cheese.
We got everything on our list and then a couple things. These are our new, like, favorites. It's like crack. Got the oat milk that we came for, granola, mayonnaise, a bunch of produce. We're all good.
This is my impulse buy.
Okay, Sherry's got an impulse buy. Perfect. We're on our way home. Glad we didn't get a car wash. We went to get a car wash in Spokane, and the place we always go to that we really like, not only was shut down, but the building was torn down. It was gone. It's gone. I mean, there was a hole in the ground where the building used to be. That's weird. So we didn't get a car wash, and it's a good thing because it's raining on us on the way home. Nature's car wash. Hey, you want to hold it open for me?
Yes.
A lot easier with two. We took a break from our shredding project today for a dog walk. It was raining this morning, really raining. It's cold, it's still cold. We each have our puffy jackets on. June 9th and it's like only like 58 degrees, it's cold. One thing I realized while we were working on the whole shredding thing is how much money we paid out every month in credit card debt and how little money we actually had in the bank. You know, I'm looking at, just kind of peeking at some of our old bank statements from, you know, 7-8 years ago, and looking at the amount of money we had actually in the bank every month on our statement, and then looking at the money that was going out the door to credit cards. It really makes me very thankful that we started making a budget and being very strict in living by that budget and living on cash. If we don't have the cash to buy something, we don't buy it. If we want something that we don't have the cash for, we wait and we save. And then when we do have the cash, we go buy it. Very, very thankful. Very grateful for the choices we've made in our lives over the last 10 years. Realizing there is a better, easier way to live. Instead of every month looking at your bank account going, why don't I have money in my bank account? Oh, look, it went to that credit card payment because I determined I had to have that patio furniture now instead of waiting till I could afford it. Very thankful that our eyes were opened and we made the decision to do that, to live debt-free, to live cash, and not have that continued stress in our lives of having to write a check every month to pay for something that either we no longer have, like maybe a set of patio furniture, to pay for that dinner out that we use the credit card for, even groceries, to pay for groceries. So you could very easily be, paying for groceries from a month ago on your credit card. It's very freeing. That's what has allowed us to do things like be able to afford to take some time off and do something pretty epic in our lives, like hike the Appalachian Trail. Is not having any debt. Not having that monthly bill come in that we have to figure out a way to write that check for. Nice to have money in the bank saved up for emergencies. Nice to have money in the bank saved up to do something fun, take a weekend trip, and not have to worry about, am I going to be able to pay the light bill next month because I wanted to go away for the weekend. Anyway, that's my rant for the day. We're going to finish walking the dog now that it's dried up a little bit. See if we can warm up. Little extended dog walk here today. We're going around the area behind some of these buildings at our fairgrounds. It's a beautiful day. Wow. Look at that sky. Flagpole's bent in a windstorm a while back, and we've been kind of limping along with them, fixing them little bits here and there. Well, we got 2 new flagpoles. I'm going to put them together and get them up there today. I got one up. Got the flags back on the house. Come here. Yes. Woo! Good girl. Good girl.
I know you're all staticky. Ready and flip.
Okay, good girl. Woo! Good job. Woo! Perfect way to end the day. We just had dinner with some friends. We're stuffed. We are so full.
Yes.
Then we played some Farkle afterwards. Now we're calling it a night. We've got some sunset happening here. Wow. All right.
Put some comfies on.
Yeah, I need to go home and lay down. See your friends? You see them? All right, go get them. What? Bailey's saying hi to Ray. Oh, there's Daisy.
Sure. He's like, oh, what are you doing?
We're all so excited. Yay!
Hi, Miss Daisy.
Whoa, hi Daisy. Hi.
Oh, yeah, hi.
Tell me what you're calling about. For example, you can say things like, pay my bill with a credit card, or upgrade my internet service.
Billing.
Sounds like you're calling about your bill. Is that right?
Yes.
One moment, please. Thank you for holding. Your call is very important to us, and we will answer your call as quickly as possible.
And how can I assist you with your bill?
Well, I had ordered a new modem or router back in May. The day I received it, I determined that it wasn't going to resolve my speed issue with my internet. I think I received it on a Friday. That was like May 1st. And within just several days of receiving it, I returned it. And I called to make sure that I could return it. But she says, yep, go ahead, print out the return label, go ahead and return it. I show via the tracking number I have here that it was received on May 8th. It's a $100 charge on my bill this month for that modem.
Okay, and you've already sent it back.
Yeah, I sent it back over a month ago. It was received over a month ago. I have the tracking number here if you'd like to make note of that.
Okay, and what's the tracking number?
Tracking number through UPS is 1Z as in zebra.
Hey, allow me just a few moments while I get this credited for you.
Great, thank you.
And is there anything else I can do to earn a perfect score?
I think that'll be it. You were very helpful. Thank you for crediting that. We have an electronic air cleaner on our heating and air conditioning system. About once a month, we take the filters out of here and we clean them. So today I'm going to take the filters out of here, bring them outside and hose them down. So all we do to pull the filters out, I would just open the door. And inside here are these cartridges that just slide out. Two big ones. These just come out. And then there's filter screens here. These come out as well. It's kind of a metal mesh filter. We take these out, we hose them down, and let them dry completely before we reinstall them. So I'm going to put this door back on here. Like that. Let's go outside. And then when you're done rinsing them, I'll set them off to the side to drip a little bit. These screens are more dirty on one side because of airflow. These really have like a dirty side and a side that's a little cleaner. So you just have to determine what's the airflow side, and looking at it, it looks like more of the particles are kind of trapped here on this side. So we want to make sure we shoot the water that way to push it out. And then we just set this one aside to drip a little bit as well. Now that these are all rinsed, we'll just let them sit here for a little bit, drip most of the water out. And then we have a pet blow dryer, a hair dryer for pets. So once most of the water is dripped out of here, I'll go grab that dryer and I'll just blow the rest of the water out so I can reinstall them a little bit quicker. Okay, the filters are drip dry enough. I can grab our dog hair dryer. This is the B-Air Bear Power dryer. So we're going to use it to blow the rest of the water out of here, let them dry completely, and then go reinstall those filters. I don't know if I actually showed you close up, but it's like an aluminum kind of wire mesh on this screen. So both sides have a thicker gauge wire on the front, and sandwiched between them is just kind of a thinner gauge wire. I don't know if you can see through that or not, but that's these little filters here, the pre-filters. And then these cartridge style filters, you install them according to airflow. So the intake air, so intake comes in here. It's just a series of, there's little wires in here, kind of electronically attracts the dirt and the dust. Airflow going this way after it passes through those wire mesh filters. And then this is the exit port here with fins with wires set behind. Back in the basement after all the filters are completely dry, and we're going to get ready to put them back in the housing. Now, when you put these filters in, it doesn't matter which direction they go, but these just fit into this little channel here, and they go all the way back. Just go right in here. Once those are in, we install these, direction of airflow this way. These just slip on in. Put the door back on. And I always like to look to make sure there's no crud on the back of the door. If there is, I'll just take that out and clean it. That just snaps back in place. And we turn it on. The next time the system fires up either for heat or air, this will be activated along with that, and it will do its thing. It'll catch the particles as they come through the system. That keeps this all cleaner inside of here. And it also keeps the air up in the house cleaner too. You don't have as much stuff going through the vents and blowing up into the living space. Man, I came in after being outside and Sherry's got some stuff going on. We've got some ground sausage, looks like mushrooms, some spinach. I smell garlic.
Just clean out the fridge frittata.
Awesome, clean out the fridge frittata, sweet. Yeah, we got a bowl of eggs ready to add to that. We're gonna throw some cheese in there. Man, it smells good in the house.
Yeah.
We bought a kit for strapping your water heater, securing it to the wall, and that's what I'm doing today. How's your heavy duty? Because you know Pittsfield gets a lot of earthquakes. We have plenty of room to attach that. I'm gonna make a mark on your thing. Okay, so I have the brackets installed here. These are the brackets here. They go from the bottom up through like this, and then you slip the bolt through. So you've got one bracket here and one bracket on the other side like this. And then you just tighten this guy up to here. I will need a socket or a wrench, which I did not grab. I'm gonna go get a wrench. 9/16 wrench. Top strap on. I don't want to cover anything important on the instructions or anything. I'm going to put it right here, about that height. There we have it. Water heater strapped to the wall. One on top and one on bottom. After looking at this for a little bit, I decided to move the top strap down lower. I think it was too close to the top because this could easily have been pushed up and off the water heater and not done what it was supposed to do. So I figured I would drop it down a little further. No chance of that going anywhere. Water heater's not going to fall down if we do have an earthquake, because that's what these are supposed to prevent. So we're good. Would you look at that? Oh my gosh, that looks beautiful. Got some sour cream, avocado to go with. Oh yeah, lunch. All right. Good job. Whoa! Very good. Thank you. Come here. Let's get your head dry. Oh, good girl. Good dog. Such a good dog. Thank you. Whoa! Thank you, dog. Woo! Girl. Man. I'm all fuzzy now. Oh, look at how fuzzy. Look how fuzzy. I'm all fuzzy. Well, that's not how I thought we'd end the day. We got another storm coming in. I came down in the yard. It's raining a little bit. It's not horrible, but wow, it's beautiful. To the north. It's kind of dark and thundery out to the south-ish. Wow. Nice. That is right above us. Because you know, I just can't resist checking out a good thunderstorm. Look at that sunset. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Look at the rainbow. Sweet. Well, it's Saturday, end of the week here. We didn't do much yesterday. It was a really nice day. We went for a dog walk early in the morning before it got too hot, and even then it was pretty warm while we were out walking. When we got home, a friend of ours who we hadn't seen in a while happened to pull in our alley behind us, so we spent some time visiting with him yesterday. It was a good visit. We haven't seen him in a while. Thanks for stopping by, Monty. And after that, we didn't really do too much. It was kind of a down day. And today, kind of same thing. We didn't do too much. Sherry went down and cleared some more stuff out of the basement. I worked again on our shredding project. Gosh, there's a lot of paperwork we've saved over the years. We're completely going paperless as a transition into living in a van. You don't have room to store all that stuff when you're living in 70 square feet, if it's even that much. So Saturday afternoon, we're kind of done with our day. We are about ready to sit down and have dinner. I'm going to spend a little time this evening getting the week's video finalized, put together, and I will get it uploaded tomorrow morning. So thanks for following along. Hope you guys had a great week, and we'll see you soon.